What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. And I would like to do a run request today again. However, I gotta find one that interests me. I'd like to try and do a physical run today since we just did a magic one. So I want to see if I can find a skull here that I'm interested in. That's physical based. Okay. You know what? I'll do another Zaza run request. Pikeman with Mane of the Beast King and Stigma Balls. Though this is mixed, but still, I'm down for a Pikeman run. But we'll also take someone else along too, who is in my run request lists. See if we can find a nice physical rare or something. Basic attack werewolf. Okay, it's not quite what I'm looking for. I want a tackle dashing power skull if I can get one. Get as many friends in a run as possible. That one's from Tailored of Nyx, which I've almost gotten close to do multiple times, but I've not quite done yet. But that's more of a magic run. I don't want to spend too long here. I suppose I'll just grab something then. Let's grab, for one, let's see what forward rush and shield bash. Actually, good enough for me. That'll work. Don't know if I'm committing to either of these. As you guys know, if you're regular viewers here, I let the RNG of the run dictate which direction I go. But this is the start, you know? This is my beginning. So we'll see what happens. Yesterday, the game cooperated and actually, from the very get-go, gave me a decent little bone run, so see if I can do that again. Also, is that the skill I think it is? No. That is the parry, right? That's not the one I wanted. I'm thinking of the... I was wanting the one where he just does like a nice little attack, but I think I accidentally got the parry instead. Get the logos for those mixed up all the time. Now, the shield parry is a fine skill, and really parries in general, like, I might not like them, but they're good. They're fine. But, just... You know, I prefer active damaging effects on my abilities rather than passive ones. But shield is, if, like, you know, I'm definitely more committed to the pikeman than I am the shield. So, how did that parry miss? I guess I was, what, like a millisecond too late? Like, get out of here. Get real. How are we going to follow up yesterday's run is the question. That run was beyond ridiculous. That was the craziest run of Skul I've ever had. And also completely fundamentally changed my my opinion on who the strongest skull in the game is. I've, you know, definitely entertained for a while that it might be Little Bone, but I'd always go back to Werewolf. I think it's Little Bone, man. Little Bone's just too fucking good. Like, the devs have slowly but surely given him, like, not even patch notes buffs. So we're talking about secret patch notes. Little Bone gets those all the time. Like, when we first discovered that animation canceling was a thing, I wouldn't use it in the past because it was like, to me, it felt like an oversight and a glitch, I guess. Definitely didn't feel like it was done on purpose, but then the devs actually, like, officially added it to his repertoire of attacks. Also, I'll take this, why not? And nowadays, I don't have any qualms using it because, like, it's actually, like, the devs intend it to be a part of his moveset. Once you get enough, because, like, the reason I say this for the record is, like, it literally does not function at lower skill cooldown rates, but the higher you get Little Bone's skill cooldown, then he starts to be able to animation cancel. It's, like, a thing that they have officially added into the game through, like, the way animation canceling works, at least when it's as powerful as it is in the late game on Little Bone runs, is by holding down your skill attack buttons. No other skull in the game can do this. If you are playing Little Bone and you're holding down both of your skill buttons at the same time, he insta-uses the skills. And then you also add in an attack button as well, and he just, like, can animation cancel all of his... I'll grab this, actually. He can animation cancel all of his attacks, and it's very powerful, as you guys saw yesterday. And in the past, I wasn't certain it was, like, intended in the... Oh my god. I'm just sitting here jabbering on. long story short, I wasn't certain in the past that it was an intentional thing on the devs' part, but once they literally, like, you undeniably on purpose added it into his like repertoire, now I have no qualms using it because the devs very clearly intend us to be able to do that. So with that skill, like with that ability that Lil Bone has, it's just the strongest thing in Skul the Hero Slayer, like bar none. Like there's nothing in the game that's stronger than that, which is crazy to even say. Even Hunt trembles at the might of Lil Bones' animation canceling. Also, I wonder if I have a rider run request. Let me check that real quick. I probably do somewhere. I know I had one on stream recently. No, I do not have a single rider run request, but I do have one from stream. And you may have heard me say it at the beginning of the Warrior video, actually, where someone in my audience, I believe it was Slightly Triangular, which if it was, shouts to Slightly Triangular, is one of my like most active viewers, told me to play a rider run where I use movement speed to get good crit rate. And I will try and make that happen. Movement speed is kind of a rare stat, and it's not a very good stat, like, most of the time. It's like a stat that you sometimes end up with, and it's like, oh, that's cool. Kind of like yesterday with my fucking Speedy Gonzalez Lil Bone glitch, which I still wish I could figure out how that worked so I could recreate it. That was fucking hilarious. So much happened on yesterday's video that I forgot that even happened until just now. It's just ridiculous, frankly. So obviously, that's an incredible get if I decide I want to take it. I also kind of want this, but I mean, I'm taking this. But obviously going Omen 2 is not great, to say the least. It's very, like, the run is no longer comfortable. I'm no longer vibing. Vibes are dead, and I killed them. But we'll see. More than likely, if anything, I'll just get rid of the artifact Omen. But I don't know. I kind of want to make it work. Definitely not going Omen 3. Unless, of course, I get the Bone Omen. Ugh. I did not want to do a Omen 3 run today, but maybe I will. We'll see. God, I'm poor. Let's see if we can get something else good from this. Excuse me, I want to scratch my eye. What's on this? Courage and Mutant? That's actually a really good Princess box. That's a really good Princess box. I mean, we already got a Legendary. Am I going to get better than that? Probably not. I'm going to take it. And I could take a Succubus for a little consistency. I will. This run's kind of scary, so. Alright. Not bad. Can I get that arms box? Probably not. It would probably just be a kendo stick. Is there anything here I don't care about? I think I like all of this. If I can get Revenge, that'd be nice. Revenge would be pretty sweet. We'll see what happens. The run has just begun. Gotta be careful. Pretty much any damage you take when you have Omen 2 is like nightmare damage. Avoid it at all costs. A very interesting start, though. I have not had the best experiences as of late with Omens, and I said I would not do Omen runs for a while. I just don't find Omen runs... Omens are not very conducive to my usual gameplay style. Especially... And you know what it really is? It's not even the Omens themselves, honestly. It's the Mercury Hearts. I hate Mercury Hearts. Like, the accidental damage that you take, like, all the time while using Mercury Hearts tilts me off the face of the planet. It actually just drives me crazy. I can't stand it. It's not fun for me. But, you pretty much need Mercury Hearts if you're gonna do, like, Omen 3 especially. Maybe I'll grab Mercury Hearts out, leaving this act, and see what happens. We'll see. Doing an Omen run right now is probably not smart, but guess I'm not a smart man. I'll consider it. I mean, Omen, people like to see Omen runs, so for the fans, I will risk life and limb and sanity, most importantly of all, because I hate them. Not the fans, Omen runs. Get in there! Actually, we'll just kill you with Succubus. Use an offensive Succubus, which isn't as crazy as you'd think. It's actually pretty good. Alrighty. What's in here? Well, we got the chamber pot, but I'm not taking that. I'm taking this. It's a little hard to fit it. It's already becoming hard to fit these things. I guess I can just ditch this. We've already made a decent amount of money off that. I'd rather have the damage percent, but it's certainly looking like a mixed damage run so far. God, Jesus. That's a trap. Now, that's a trap if I've ever seen a trap. Pass. Mercury Hearts and Collection Desire. Why not? I'll try it. We'll see what happens. And you know what the thing is? The last time I did a Omen run, it was a Rider run, and that's part of the reason why I had such a bad time. Rider is not good for keeping Mercury Hearts. But you know what is good for keeping Mercury Hearts? Is the Mutant Omen. So, you know what? Well, a little give and take, I suppose. Like, the Omen that we have right now, and really the Artifact Omen ain't really super bad for this either, because any Omen that attacks for you at a distance is solid. Okay, I thought they all died. That's my bad. It's much more comfortable not doing this live, an Omen run, because my fucking audience is always distracting me, and I'll have people BMing me in the audience anytime I make a mistake. They're like, Hax, you didn't do that exactly perfectly! Bah! So, now I'm just focused. Okay, I gotta wait for this. 3 Mercury Hearts right now, not too bad. Okay. Not a horrible item, but I think that things I have currently are better. So let's just move along here. Respect. Okay, there's... Okay, that was the... Oh, I got scared when I saw that debris coming towards me. I thought it was an enemy attacking me. Okay, that's the possible Omen 3. Execute Omen. I'm not going to take Omen 3 for that. Like, I'm not dedicated to Omen 3. So, not going to put this run in jeopardy for an early game Execute Omen, which for the record is a very good Omen. Also, that is a very good item. My God. I'll also take a Treasure 4 now, I suppose. Also, kind of want this too. Get rid of this for it. I was going to look super hard for Solar... Okay, never mind. There it is. I'll be taking that. Yeah. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Alright, we're off to something here. Something's happening here. Get away from me. Okay, money. Can never go wrong with money, but the thing and really my audience has pointed this out, so it's really them for, I think even Mr. Bacanudo is the one that, like, made me, like, I guess think about this. Treasure 4 is more worth it for the bone shards than anything. Like, you rarely ever get items from Treasure 4. Obviously, getting money from Treasure 4 is nice, but I don't know, it just seems like the bone shards are the best thing that Treasure 4 offers you. Okay, I'm going to... Ooh, there goes -1. That was not very good dodging on my part, though. Cannot even see where these fools are. Okay, that was a pretty good adventurer fight, all things said. I would very much like his legendary. Okay, then. Oh, God, okay. Whew, we don't need this anymore. Now we got this. What is happening? Okay. All right. I see you. I hear you. Let's upgrade this. Why am I committing to this again? I'm an idiot, I suppose. That's why. Another Omen run based around the Rider. Which, by the way, not great. That's not my recommendation. I would say if you're going to do an Omen run, get a nice, I don't know, Speed Skull that doesn't hurl himself at 1,000 miles an hour at the enemies, but I guess I didn't learn my lesson last time. Here I go again. Okay, let's respect this. I'd like to really start building up some Mercury hearts here. Oh, by the way, let me read that real quick. Actually, let's read the rookie legendary, because we almost never see it. When current HP reaches 15% or less, enter an indomitable state for 7 seconds. It makes you immune to damage. You become invincible, and physical attack is amplified by 50%, and move speed increases by 100%. That's actually funny that I got this on the run that was requested by Slightly Triangular or Lucas. It's one or the other. When indomitable state ends, recover HP equal to the amount of physical damage dealt to enemies while in indomitable state. Up to 30. It's insane. It's like ridiculous. And I swear to God, this is true. I've only ever seen this item 4 times in all of my hours playing the Dark Mirror. This is the 4th time. It's ridiculous. I don't know why I'm so unlucky with seeing this, but here it is now, so there's no point in complaining. We're here. We've made it. Did you guys like that? That was my my soy Mongolian throat singing. Do I want this? Probably. I don't know what to get rid of though. It's getting to that point where it's like, okay, kind of getting hard to figure out what to drop here. If I really wanted to, I could drop this, but I guess we could drop this. I can buy... Oh, I only have Wisdom 1? Oof. Yeesh. I didn't realize that. Maybe I'd drop the mix shenanigans and just lean into physical. Also, I have Mutant 3? Since when? Oh, Mutant, and Mutant. Hey, bada bing. Well, in that case... Fuck Omens. Let's vibe on this run. We're on a run that's insane. I don't want to fucking throw it away to Omens. We'll get rid of the Mercury Hearts as we leave. And also, who needs mixed? Not me. Not today. Rare sentence from me, but it's true. I can fully lean into physical at this point. Feel pretty happy about it. Which of course means that maybe I'm doing the Slightly Triangular run request after all. Shouts to Slightly Triangular. Okay, well that's just BM. I could use this moment to buy a pedestal, which I should, honestly. But I can afford it by 4. Let me buy Courage 4. And I really want the high C, but I guess I'll pass on the high C. It's not my fault they made it only... They made it only, what, like 10%? That's like nothing. Now we can get some crit stuff if we're gonna go have like if we're gonna have at least somewhat decent movement speed. Also, I need to find a decent partner skull. Not that it couldn't be. It could very well be Pikeman, but I'm thinking a little bigger here. Okay, you gotta go. Oh god, I've lost my position on the screen. The classic Skul the Hero Slayer dilemma. I hate Omens. All my homies hate Omens, except the good ones. Which, frankly, both of the Omens I had there were at least good ones. Like, Artifact Omens, good. I would say it's like more decent. I wouldn't say it's like incredible or nothing, but it's good. It's certainly worth using. But once I got the for one, once I saw I didn't have Wisdom 2, which I thought I did. Once I saw I didn't have that, I was like, okay, well, at that point I'm just forcing the Omens, which is pretty much always happening whenever I'm playing an Omen run. But I didn't feel like doing it today. Like, when I say I don't like playing Omen runs, that is me being brutally honest. I just don't like it. I understand why some people do like him, and feel free to like him. Feel free to think I suck at Skul, which is something that some members of my audience do. Delta makes fun of me for, like, I don't know, being worse than him at Skul. Uh, Skul the Hero Slayer is not a competition. You know I used to joke about being the LeBron James of Skul, which I stopped doing because I thought maybe people were getting the wrong idea. I think I'm good at Skul the Hero Slayer. I don't think I'm the best at Skul the Hero Slayer. I know I'm not the best at Skul the Hero Slayer because I've seen the fucking Korean and Chinese speedrunners. They're way better than me. I think I'm good at the game. But, you know, never take me seriously when I'm, like, joking around and saying, like, I'm the LeBron James of Skul. Like, that's just, like, an obvious goof. And if me being bad at Omen runs, which I don't even know if I'm bad at them, I just find them unfun. But if I am bad at Omen runs, makes me bad at Skul, I don't care. Feel free to think you're better at Skul than me. It don't bother me. That was a little rant for Delta there, which shouts to Delta. He's an asshole, but he's a community member who has been around for a while and watches my streams, so, you know, he's great. But still, you're an asshole, Delta. And I'm sure he's going to have something real nice to say once I went off the Omen path. And that, frankly, we could keep the Omen path going. Like, I could have even kept more Mercury Hearts if I was trying to there. And we still have 5 of them. Like, this is an actual Omen viable run. I just don't want to do it. Like, straight up. Like, I could do Omens from here. Pretty easily, actually. I kind of do want this, which... I got this because, I guess to kind of build around the crit aspect of Ryder with his movement speed. But, honestly, the bone thing there's... Oh my god. This actually could have been a really good Omen run, too. Infectious disease is, like, insane. Still not, I'm still happy I'm off the Omens, though, frankly. Okay, so this would, I just want to count my... So this is Go-Getter, Go-Getter, Go-Getter. This is not, this actually isn't Go-Getter for the record. This is actually alternating damage, which is like swap damage. So, doesn't count. I think because of that, I might float here, see if I can get a nice curse. And if I can't get a nice curse, we'll probably take, like, I don't know, predicted pain or something. We'll see. Also, I'm not committing to the Pikeman just yet, even though Pikeman's solid. But also, the interesting thing about Pikeman is, especially on a run like this, common Pikeman is just, like, solid too. Like, I don't need to upgrade my Pikeman here. Like, I can continue to use this and feel pretty happy about it. Okay, let's take an item room. Maybe I go back to Omen too if I find the right Omen. We will see. I wonder why... Actually, you know what? I don't remember what the Omens I had on my last Omen run were. That was the Rider run. I was about to ask, I wonder why this, like, despite me using the Rider again for an Omen build, was going significantly better than the last one. I think it was just the Omens I had. I don't know if I had the Mutant Omen on my, like... last successful Omen build. I probably didn't, if I had to take a guess. You know what's kind of unfortunate? To see the Hand of Glory on a run where I got rid of my Omens. Could have had a lot of max HP, but I took Infectious Disease. Which is still very powerful for the record. Infectious Disease is nuts. Sadly, we're not on a mixed damage run, so I'm not going to take that. We're going raw physical. This run's gonna pop off, I think. I have good feelings about this run. Also, that was stupid of me. I don't know why I stood there and took that damage. Also, weakness exposure was a nice pickup too. Oh, let's go. Like, I've gotten shitty bone shard luck on this run so far. And I've been being carried by Treasure 4 in terms of, like, having even a slightly good amount of bone shards. Common up here. You seen this shit? Get out of here. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'll just buy food, I suppose. Like, there's a few things I'm looking for, but, gunpowder sword's probably one of them. But even then, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with what I got right now. What a loser. Do you see him? He just died to the rider's flames that he leaves on the ground. That is, like, straight up pathetic. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be an asshole to Frieza, even though he really just deserves it. But, like, I'm keeping it real, okay? They call me Keep It Real Hacks. That was pathetic. That was sad. Ultimate Golem, also sad. Frankly. Okay, I'm convinced that when he's spawning in, and you attack him, it deals damage to him. This is something I thought, I had this thought on stream, I believe. I don't know if I said this in a video. But, like, when he's initially spawning in, he's not supposed to be able to take damage. But as you saw there, as soon as he appeared, like, as soon as his hitbox actually became a thing, he died. And that wasn't because I one-shot him. I think the whole time he was spawning in there, he was taking damage. I might put that in bug reports, actually. Because I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. And the Ultimate Golem's been nerfed enough. I don't think he should have a glitch nerf on top of all of it, you know? Like, at that point, I'm feeling kind of bad. Also, check out our Evil Sword. It's popping off. Okay. So far, so good. You are not getting your ult, okay? Maybe she is. She is not. No ult for you. In fact, die. We already got one legendary. I don't need another one. Not that I would complain if I got one. Give me 2 of your legendaries. Wouldn't that be wild if he could do that? I'm keeping a speed skull as my second skull. So maybe I do commit to Pikeman here. We'll see. First things first. I'll commit to Pikeman in Act 4 at the minimum. Let's see if we can get like a champion or something. Generally, I don't hold off this long, but I'm feeling frisky. Now that our rider is legendary, it's about to get wild. Like, this is where the game truly starts to open up here. I mean, I don't think I need to tell people that legendary rider is crazy good. Definitely a contender. Well, I wouldn't. Actually, I was about to use a contender for best skull. I don't know if I go that far. But he is very good. I understand people's complaints with Ryder, though. Like, he's very hard to use in High Dark Mirror. At least at Unique. I think his legendary power makes up for, like, him sending himself hurtling at enemies at 1,000 miles an hour problem. And, you know, he has, like, no finesse at all. But, like, he's so... Like, as you saw there, we killed that Frieza in 2 seconds. And it was a Dark Elite Frieza. Like, it more than makes up for it with how insanely, obscenely even, powerful that Ryder at Legendary is with his bike skill. And his swap. Good God. Talk about a swap. What's my arms? I have arms 3, which is awkward. Arms, arms, arms. Do I have execute? I do not. I was thinking about taking this, but what we have is better. Poisoning, gonna pass. And we're spent. I need to get rid of this treasure of 4 soon. Get something better. More money, though, is never gonna hurt anyone, especially me. I'll take more money. Okay, let's just get through here. Ah, how'd that hit me? I thought I was timing that perfectly. Ah, get me out of there! Not that it matters. Never leave urns on the ground. Actually, this is a good moment for me to mention this. Clown? With highlight? I'd rather have a pikeman. This is a good time for me to mention this. I'll have to get... And this happens more regularly than I think. I really should have brought this up a long time ago in video. But people will sometimes be like in the comments, why do you leave the gold bars on the ground? They auto-break. Gold bars auto-break on the ground. Everything in the game on the ground auto-breaks when you leave a room, except for the urns that you get from, like, treasure chests. And some, like, I don't know, like, think like the minigame sneaking event or the foolish and large chest event where, like, the urns will come out of the ground. Those do not auto-break on room transition. Just keep that in mind. So, never leave those on the ground, because you will lose out on some loot. But everything else in the game, and I mean everything, auto-breaks on a room exit. That includes quints, gold bars, items, skulls. It's literally just the urns that don't, and we don't know why. In fact, if you ask me, it's really stupid that that's the case. Everything should auto break, but for some reason the devs have excluded the urns. Probably an oversight, if anything, but still, it's like one of my least favorite glitches. So just keep that in mind, because I get this comment fairly often, and I don't blame you, but still, that's the answer. Everything auto breaks. Also, another thing I talk about from time to time, say you open a chest like this. It's a common chest. There's only commons, and there's a master or a Omen on the side. Items break from right to left. It doesn't start with the most expensive item. That's another thing that's annoying. So if there's like a least less valuable item on the right and a more valuable item to the left of that item from an item chest, always manually break the most expensive thing, only if it's not on the right. There, I said the thing. Now we get to see how this absurd run destroys this Chimera. And it ought to destroy her well and true, is my guess. We'll see. Alright, bring it on, madam. I'm ready. Juggling. Aw, how... Get out of here! What? I didn't even see how much HP she had left. It must have been like a sliver of HP. Disgusting. She robbed me of my OP, like, dunk strat. I'm pretty happy with all this. God, I cannot believe we got this Princess box. It's so good. Like, there's really no reason to ever get rid of this. Wait, I'm looking at this. Yeah. God, oh my God. Okay, now I'm pissed. So, when I was talking about Eldoran's Chamber Pot in the last episode, I think I said that Princess Box is a kind of comparable item. It's a rare item, so I guess that's the comparison. Its flat stats are 30%, and Eldoran's Chamber Pot is 15. Why are the devs like this? Why don't they want Eldoran's Gratitude to be good? Like, why? Why do they, like, every update it gets like some kind of change, and then they even gets like shadow buffs, and they just can't make it good. I don't know why. Devs? Any answers? Can we just have a decent Eldritch Chamber Pot, please? Also, I'm going to take this. Extra damage, why not? Now I can maybe build a little bit mixed. Definitely want to try and find some more arms, maybe even some Hidden Blade, I don't know. But I mean, that's stats, and I need stats, so... Time to finally build our pikeman. Whatever. I'll commit to him. I got nothing against the pikeman. I was just holding out for a hero. Don't know how to feel about these abilities. I mean, they're good together, but I've only recently become a convert in enjoying Forward March. On an Omen run, Forward March is a lot scarier. We'll see. I'm going to try and make it work. Now we just need a little bit of bone shards, and then we're good to go in terms of building our Arachna Shrines. Okay, that makes Forward March a little better. But also, as you can see, really, if we're spending time not swapping, we're doing something wrong. Swapping is very good on a build like this. Even pikeman swap, like obviously it's no rider swap, but pikeman swap is just solid. Like, there's no complaints. Not from me. Get out. Oh, there goes the Kyrian. It's Kyrian time, which means now we really have incentive to use our pikeman more. Pikeman's like one of, if not the best user of this item. There's not a lot of skulls that compete. Give me that urn. Y'all ain't gonna see me forget to break an urn today. I've been roasted by my audience too many times for that shit. Or if I have already forgotten to break an urn, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up challenge. Audience mode. Impossible difficulty. Hax did one mistake. We will never let him live it down. It's time to get rid of treasure. I can buy artifact. It's more stats than you'd think it is. Well, it's only 20, right? Yeah, it's 20, but still. It's 20 physical, which is our only stat that matters. But I'll take it anyways, because why the fuck not? Alright. Good shot. Can't ask for much more. Like, at this stage of the game, I'm sailing. I'm cruising. Can't stop me. Well, these guys can stop me, but... let's see what's in here. With Ryder, this is like... yeah. Ryder makes that easy. That's actually an incredible item, too. If I was doing mixed damage, which I'm not. I'm pretty much fully physical. Yeah. That's such an incredible item to get from one of those. Like, straight up, that's insane. I like the game's vibes there. Thanks, game. Like, under normal other circumstances, I would take that, but we found ourselves in another scenario. Okay, that was very rude. I was vibing over here, and you just had to come over and ruin my day. Don't know what to say about that, except you're an asshole. Ooh. Yeah, I can't fit it. These are all unique, except for the Omen, which breaks for unique value, so you don't have to break anything there. Like, we would get the same value regardless. Brawler? Oh my god, pathetic. Did you see that? How weak. How feeble. I feel kind of bad, honestly. There's still an enemy down there. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay, it's adventurer time? Good luck to the adventurer. If it's the archer or the thief, good luck to me. Don't be the archer or the thief. There he is. I just had to say something. With an Omen, this guy's scary. Like, this is never not scary, honestly. Let's see what he does just to lead. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, yeah. Sometimes it goes like that when you're powerful enough. And you get lucky with his attacks. Okay, we're gonna scale our damage percent? Question mark. More bike up time's pretty solid too. I mean, we have damage. Let's do this. Like, in terms of damage percent, I'm there. More bike up time seems better to me. More consistency, please. Now we'll use forward march, which is way stronger than it was before. Yeah, now we're talking, okay? Now we're marching. Can't believe it took me so long to lock that skill. It took me, dude, I have 1,850 hours in Skul. It took me like 1,800 of those hours to finally come around and be like, you know what? Maybe forward march ain't so bad. It is a very scary move. And even then, it's like, I shouldn't be doing it here. I should be swapping. Stop it! You're not getting a dime from me, dude. I will let you out, though. No dimes for you. I'm a greedy little guy, okay? I'm a greedy little gremlin. Please, dude. Let me out of this cage. What a nasty room. I guess this guy who was supposed to be here just turned into a red mist. Boop. Simple. That wasn't the boop method. Don't get confused. Like, it audio only got people were like, what the fuck? There's not a lot of room for growth. I'm gonna just, yeah, we're moving. Well, I suppose I could, nah, it's only a ghoul. It's only a rare. Pass. Just move on my way. On the way. That song has never, I remember I was talking about that a long time ago. About how that song lives rent-free in my head all the time. It's never left, for the record. Like, I was being serious. Like, that song forever lives in my head, and there's nothing I can do about it. I've never even listened to the full song is the thing. Like, I don't know the rest of the... Oh, shit, I forgot a treasure. I've never listened to the whole thing. I don't know how the rest of the song goes. No friends... Oh, no, he did get his friends. How did that guy, of the two of those, get his friends out? This is going to be a very crazy Dark Hero, for the record. Like, we're going to have two... And I guess it depends on a little bit of luck factor. But, like, I suspect this will be a wild Dark Hero fight. I think he's going to fucking melt. Okay, now Forward March is truly popping. Again. God, I love being a Forward March fan now. It's such a fun skill to use, but it's also terrifying to use too. But it's still just too much fun. I enjoy it too much. I knew I was coming back for something. Alrighty. It's time for Joan. I think it's going to go well. I'm not worried about Joan. Not even slightly. In fact, let's see how this phase 1 goes. Wait, why did I buy Artifact? I bet my audience is going to say, why? Guys, I'm going to buy arms, okay? Trust me. I don't know why I bought Artifact. My audience is going to be like, why'd you buy that? And they're not going to watch the rest of the video to see if I correct course. And I'm calling you out. I like calling the people out who do this. You immediately rush to the comments. You're like, Hax did a thing wrong. Now I get my moment to say that you did the thing wrong. And then later on in the video, I fix my mistake. But yeah, I shouldn't have bought Artifact, obviously. I didn't realize... I forgot that I had Arms 3, basically. And I was floating that awkward Arms 3 for the entire run. But I remembered we're going to fix it in the next shop. And then we'll have Arms 4, which won't be doing a ton for the record, but it'll be doing enough to justify it over Artifact, which is doing completely nothing. Except making my boots a little stronger, which does not matter. Not that much, at least. Using the back skill on Joan. Only the most skilled Skull players can do such things. No! She got her ult off. I was really hoping she wouldn't. Rider in the void. He does what he can. I have 111 bone shards, not bad. Break the Sylphid Wings for symbolism. And I have nothing to do with my core quartz here, so we just run past. But let's see what's in here. Nothing good. Just gonna top this off. Get as consistent as possible. A little bit of damage here, too. Keep in mind, we had treasure for the whole run. And we still barely scaled our Arachna Shrines. Without treasure 4, this would have been a disaster with bone shards, so... Very happy that I had it. My audience sprinting to the comments. Hax, you did a thing wrong! You did a thing wrong! Oh my god! What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm fixing it. It's fixed. Arms 4, we're there. We did it. And that's just like an exclusive upgrade, which it should have never happened, the mistake, but, you know, mistakes happen. Here's what I always like to say, okay? If I played the game perfectly, I would just be a robot, right? And that's not fun. Like, if you guys wanted to watch robotic gameplay, you would just go watch, like, a task speed run. And I know I said this, and then I forget who. It might have even been Mr. Bakanudo, who was like, that's technically not a robot. Well, it may as well be, because it's, like, perfect gameplay. Like, go watch a tool-assisted Skul the Hero Slayer speedrun if you want to see perfect gameplay. But, like, you know, decent gameplay is good enough, I think. And occasional mistakes that happen, but as long as I correct the mistake, there's, you know, it is what it is. I also quoted Steven Universe, if every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. Back when Steven Universe was still banging. That was the good old days. Ooh, stretch it out. It's time for the hero. Bring it on, Bozo. Oh, my, I can't believe my thing wore off. Oh, I am risking it all for nothing. Okay, let's be careful. I was going a little too gung-ho there. I wanted to get a Giga kill on him, but I put the run at risk for nothing. So, no more. We're going to take it a little more seriously now. I didn't think he'd be able to hurt me that badly. I guess it is Rider. World's most defensive Rider run. I mean, I'm not worried about losing, for the record. We have reassembly. We have like infectious disease on him, and we also have like the normal HP value you'd have at this point. Like, we've somehow made it back to 150 plus some, so like, I'm not worried. Oh. Wait. Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, I forgot about that. So like, I'm super not worried. Oh, what? 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 Wait, does that not work in the way you'd think it does? It ate my reassembly. What? Oh, wait, hang on, what? I'm gonna have to watch that in the fucking playback. This run should not have lost. Okay. Post-mortem, I guess. Weird. That was odd. I have to watch that in the playback, and all I can assume that happened is the order of operations was fucked there, and it, like the rookie legendary didn't proc until reassembly procced, which means it did nothing. Dude, I cannot believe that run lost. What the fuck? I guess I can only blame myself for being too gung-ho in the first phase of the hero fight, but honestly, like, that's odd, man. I did not notice that reassembly procced, but it is what it is. I don't really care that much. Though that run should have won in every sense of the word. That run was crazy. So certainly flawed gameplay. Going 2 balls to the wall trying to Giga kill phase 1. But also weird shenanigans with the rookie legendary. I don't know. I thought that worked, and it should work in a positive way. Maybe it's just the hero did too much damage to me. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But it is what it is. We'll get him next time. But I guess it's disappointing that run lost. Definitely shouldn't have lost. That was like a shoo-in. Had I just not been an idiot. So really, ultimately, I blame myself. But I don't really care that much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I had a really fun time. I'm shocked that it lost. I'm still kind of like completely stun-locked that happened. But it is what it is. Like, I've said that 4 times at this point. It is what it is. We'll get him next time. So weird. Like, I can't believe I'm doing a post-mortem right now. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you again in the next one where hopefully that doesn't happen. Now I have different feelings about the rookie legendary. At least I need to view the video and see what happened there. Bye bye.